One thing you have to remember is that the narcissist doesn't want you to have a voice. You see, they make you feel inferior. They reject all accountability. They try to make you feel insecure. They want to control you. They want to make you feel guilty. They belittle all of your opinions. They will always, always, always play the victim. And they will refuse to communicate. You know, they don't acknowledge your feelings. They'll always twist your words to benefit them. They'll do everything humanly possible to embarrass or humiliate you. They will definitely spread lies to paint you in a bad light. They turn cold for not conforming to them. They try to inject fear in you to get you to conform to them. They turn your insecurities, they turn their insecurities, right, into your flaws. They'll say offensive things that they mean, but call it a joke. They will even use your past to avoid their present wrongdoings. This is what the narcissist will do to you. And one particular thing that the narcissist will always do, that I find all narcissists do, they will always, always twist your words to fit their narrative. No matter whatever it is that you say. You may not even be saying anything that's worthwhile for a narcissist to be able to come back and use against you later. And they will still use your words. Twist your words to fit their narrative. This is what the narcissist will do. You see, the narcissist only wants to hang around and stick around longer because they're going to discard you regardless, right? But they'll stick around longer if you're somebody who just shuts up and take it. If you're someone who has nothing to say. The moment you gain a voice and decide you want to speak up on their wrongdoings, their bad behaviors, all the things that they're putting you through, their mishaps, they want out. They want out the door. You see, the narcissist will hang around as long as you shut up and take it, as long as you're not saying anything, as long as you can put up whatever it is that they're doing to you. But the moment you decide that you want to say anything, that you have any questions, that there's certain things you're not going to put up with, the narcissist has a problem with that. And what they'll do is they will begin, if not already, devaluing you, setting you up for the discard. That's what the narcissist will do. You see, the narcissist can't stand to be told anything about their behavior because they can do no wrong. I find it so ridiculous how they can do absolutely no wrong, but can bring up every single detail about you, things that you've said to them, things they may have seen you do, that you could have made absolutely no harm in doing because you're human, right? But everything the narcissist does is intentional. And it's intentionally to tear you down, to make you feel some type of way, to lower your self-esteem, to make you feel like you're doing something wrong to them. But the moment you bring up anything that has to do with their behavior and what they're doing wrong, they're ready to get you out of there. And that is how the narcissist behaves when it comes to you and the things that you do. But they can actually do no wrong. Y'all, I say this all the time. You know, emotional manipulation is what a narcissist thrives in. These evil tactics that they use to make you feel like you're completely losing it. And then they always play the victim the moment you decide to go at them about whatever it is that you feel that they're doing to you. They want to leave you feeling crazy and confused. This is what they'll do. And as I said earlier, they will turn, right, their insecurities into your flaws. Make it make sense. Insecurities that you already met this individual with. The narcissist was insecure when you met them. Yet they want to flip it around on you and turn their insecurities into your flaws. You can't make it up. And everything they say to you, right? Every little thing that they say to you, you're too sensitive. You're doing too much. That's not what they meant. You're overreacting. That's nothing like what you think that they said, even though it was exactly what they said. You know, I get it that a lot of people just aren't ready to, and I know this for a fact because people talk to me on the back end all the time, whether it's DMs, emails, or some personally, right? That tell me, I know I'm dealing with a narcissist, but Yolanda, it's so hard, and I'm just not ready to just up and leave and let go, because I feel that, and remember what I told you, people always have a habit of talking to me about what they feel, and I constantly have to let people know. Here recently, I started stating that it's going to always be facts over feelings over here on this channel, and you have the right to feel whatever you want. But understand this. When you're dealing with a narcissist, you can't even think rationally. You can't even make logic decisions. You can't even do things that actually make sense, because you'll find that your behavior will start not making sense. You will start doing things that you would have never done in your life. You know, y'all, and something else I want to mention while I'm talking about this. You know, it's very, very important to journal as much as you can. And I know we're too old, right? Lots of us say we're too old to be writing down stuff, and nobody wants to journal. And because if y'all were anything like me, y'all, I used to be like, I'm not writing this down and doing that and doing this and doing that, because I have a good enough memory. Let me tell you something. A narcissist will abuse you to no end, leave you alone, cut you off, discard you, right? And go and be with somebody else, right? Then come back and hoover you when they think that you have forgotten everything. And let me tell you something about being forgetful, dealing with narcissists. You will forget a lot of the abuse that you've endured. Y'all, it's very hard to remember all the things that the narcissist done. This is why so many people will accept a hoover. This is why lots of people will get back with that narcissist, because you will forget so many things that they have done to you. After so much time has passed, this will happen. You will forget a lot of the abuse that you endured dealing with a narcissist. And this is why they get away from you, and they wait and they give you time, because they know that you're going to forget half of the things. And lots of times people forget most of the abuse that they've gone through. They only remember certain things around certain topics or certain details or different things that has happened, but they can't remember everything. Y'all, it is very, very important to jot down, journal, whatever you want to call it. Keep tabs on the things that you go through dealing with a narcissist. You guys, you will forget so much stuff. A lot of the things that a narcissist does, you will forget over time. Because the longer they stay away from you, the more things you tend to forget. And you can have the best memory in the world. A person who's always remembered everything, has a good working brain, can remember things from when you were a child. I can guarantee you that may be true. But I can promise you, being with a narcissist, you will forget a lot of stuff after the discard, after they're away from you for some time. There are certain things you're going to remember like it's nothing. But a lot of times, most people remember things that has happened to them after they start listening to these videos. Yeah, after they start hearing content creators talk about things that they've gone through. And then it's like, oh, I remember that. That happened to me. Were you dating the same narcissist I was dating? That happened to me. They've done that same thing to me. This happened to me as well. Y'all, because they all do the same things all the time. And it's very hard because they do so much stuff to you. It's hard to remember everything that you've actually gone through. This is why I say it's important, because in doing so and keeping tabs on what they've done to you and writing certain things down or whatever it is, however it is you're going to remember these things, I can guarantee you what it does is it keeps the narcissist away from you. Because you'll remember all the pain and suffering the narcissist caused in your life. You'll be able to think about these things and call these things out. And the narcissist doesn't want to hear what they've done to you. They don't want to talk about the past. Remember, it's the past of the narcissist. It happened already. And half the times, guess what? They'll pretend they don't even know what you're talking about. That never happened. I didn't do this, or I didn't do that. And whether you believe it or not, lots of people let the narcissist convince them that the things that they know happened never happened. And this is why it's very important to keep in mind and do your best to journal if you have to. Write it down. Whatever it is you need to do. However it is your brain works. And keep tabs on the things that the narcissist has done to you, so that you don't forget when they come trying to hover. So that you don't forget and you give the narcissist a pass, because half the things the narcissists have done, you can't even remember. This will happen, guys. You will forget so many things. Very important things. Crucial to your healing. You will forget if you don't keep up with the things the narcissist has done to you. And for some of y'all, it may be painful to do this. You may not want to do this. You may say, oh my God, what is Yolanda talking about? Who wants to keep up with things the narcissist has done? You. You need to keep up with it, because this is what they'll use when trying to come back to you. That's the thing, y'all. The narcissist end up getting right back in the door, because you can't remember half the abuse that they put you through. Trying to talk to you. A lot of times, y'all, this happens. And you'll end up back with the narcissist, forgetting all these things that they've done, only remembering very shallow things. And then right back with the narcissist, only to find out the hard way. You know, y'all, it's not easy getting through this. It's like, no matter how much time or no matter how much healing you do, I think one of the most important things, which is very important, which I've never talked about before, but I thought about this, you really have to remember. I mean, who wants to really remember this stuff, right? But y'all, listen, you really got to remember the things that the narcissist has done to you, because if you don't, you will let them back in. Because you'll let all the good things that happen overcrowd all the bad things that has happened, and you've been done way more bad than good. But you'll go back to that love bombing stage, and you'll start remembering all the good things that the narcissist was capable of. Either they love bombed you so hard and did all these good things for you, that was followed by a whole bunch of bad. And all the bad tends to be forgotten. And you'll let them back in. And you don't want to do that. You definitely don't want to do that. It's crucial to remember the things that the narcissist has done to you. Because guess what? I want you to understand something very well. Whether you remember what the narcissist did to you or not, they remember. They're just giving you time because they're hoping that you don't remember. You gotta think about something, y'all. This is their life. This is what they do. This is what the narcissist goes around doing to people. So they always know what they do to people. They're just giving you time to get past it. They're hoping that you don't remember what they've done to you. This way they can get back in and drain you for more supply. See, they know what they've done. They're hoping that they give you enough time where you don't remember. You're no more than a supply source for the narcissist. And with time, and it doesn't matter how strong of a person you are, how much healing you've done, how hard you've worked on yourself, they will still try to get back in, feeling like they're giving you enough time to forget all the bad and remember all the good. And y'all, this actually works. I've seen it happen. I've seen the narcissist do this. I have been a victim of this. I don't want to say, well, at the time, I guess I was actually a victim of it. But we want to make sure that we understand this, y'all. We want to make sure that we understand that you don't want to put yourself in a situation where you're forgetting what the narcissist has done to you. Because with time, so many things will dissipate. So many things will go away from your mind. You won't even remember you've been through that. Not until somebody else brings it up or start talking about it. Not until you take them back. And then you're like, oh, I've been through it. Not again. Yeah. Because you'll forget all these things over time. I've been there, y'all. You'll forget all these things and get back with that narcissist. And you're going to be on round 2, 3, and 4. Back on the roller coaster ride. Making it harder and harder and harder to get off each time. Been there and done that. So try to keep in mind, y'all, that what they do is what they've been doing. How they move is how they've been moving. The things that you forget are everything that they don't forget. They remember everything. They don't forget the things that they do to you. No matter how much they act as if they don't remember, or that never happened, or this never was said, or they never did this to you or that to you. They remember exactly what they did to you. This is why they give you so much time before they try to hoover you. Especially because guess what? If the discard was something that was really, really, really bad, they'll give you even more time to forget half the things they've done to you during the discard. Y'all, I've seen this happen. And you will remember all these good things over all the bad and be right back talking to that narcissist. It happens, y'all. It happens to lots of people. It's very important to keep in mind. Even if you don't remember, they do. And everything that they do is for supply. So it's not like they're coming back trying to hoover you for anything other than supply. That's all that they want. And this way they can manipulate you and tell you, that didn't happen like that. That wasn't said like that. This never happened. And with so much time going by, you really won't be able to decipher, did this happen? This did happen? You will forget so much stuff. You will forget very vital things that will keep you away from the narcissist if you actually remember that they did this to you. I'm just saying. All this abuse will make you forget so much stuff, y'all. And they do you so much stuff, piled on top of more stuff, on top of more stuff, on top of more stuff, that you won't remember all of these things. So much stuff has been compiled that you won't even remember. But it definitely happened. That's for sure. And they know that it did. All right? You guys, that's it for this video. Take a time out to like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on your bells, so you will know when I'm coming through with another video. Until next time, guys.